Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Everyday English Lab. I'm Mark, and I am so happy you are here today. This episode is something very special. We will spend more time together to learn English in a deep and complete way. Today, we will not just listen to a story, we will live the story. We will use a long story to practice everything. Listening, vocabulary, phrases, and even thinking in English. The story you will hear today is called The Lion and the Mouse. It is a very famous story. My friend and colleague, Tom, will narrate the full story for you very slowly and clearly. After the story, I will guide you through a complete English lesson. We will not just learn words, but also full phrases, and we will practice speaking together. This method is for a very deep practice. You can listen to the story, then pause and practice with me. This is called shadowing. You listen, then you repeat. So, are you ready for a big adventure? Take a deep breath, relax, and let's begin this journey.
Part 1. The Full Story. The Lion and the Mouse. Narrated by Tom. A very, very long time ago, in a big, green forest, there lived a powerful lion. He was the king of the forest. He had a big, golden mane that went all around his face, and his roar was very, very loud. The sound of his roar could be heard from far away, and it made all the other animals feel afraid. They always tried to hide when they heard his powerful voice. The lion was proud and strong. He felt like nothing in the world could ever hurt him. One hot afternoon, the sun was shining brightly. The lion had been walking and hunting all day, and he was feeling very, very tired. He found a big, beautiful tree with many leaves that made a lot of shade. He decided this was the perfect place to rest. He lay down on the soft, green grass under the tree. His eyes closed, and he fell asleep very deeply. He did not hear anything. He did not hear the birds singing. He did not hear the wind, and he certainly did not hear a small, tiny mouse walking nearby. The little mouse did not see the big, sleeping lion. It was running here and there, looking for some seeds to eat. It was running very fast. Suddenly, by accident, it ran over the lion's nose. The lion woke up immediately. His eyes opened fast. He felt the small feet of the mouse on his face. He was very angry. He let out a big, angry roar. He stood up very quickly and put his big, heavy paw on the tiny mouse. The mouse was so small under his paw. The lion said with a loud, angry voice, "How dare you wake me up? Do you know who I am? I am the king of the forest. You woke me from my sleep. I will eat you right now." The little mouse was absolutely terrified. It was shaking with fear, could not move. It said in a tiny, nervous, shaking voice, "Please, King Lion, do not eat me. I am so sorry. I did not see you. I did not mean to wake you up. I promise I will be a good friend to you. Please just let me go. One day, I promise, I will help you." The lion looked at the mouse and laughed. He laughed loudly. He thought this was the funniest thing he had ever heard. He said, "You? A small, tiny mouse? How can you ever help me, the king of the forest? I am big and powerful. You are small and weak." The lion was feeling kind, and he decided to let the mouse go. He lifted his paw, and the little mouse ran away as fast as it could. The lion went back to sleep, still thinking about the mouse's very funny promise. A few days later, the powerful lion was walking through the forest. He felt strong and happy, but suddenly, as he walked, he fell into a hunter's net. The net was made of very strong ropes, and it was hidden under some leaves. The lion could not see it. He fell, and the net closed around him. He was trapped. He tried to use all his strength to break the net. He pushed and he pulled, but the ropes were too strong. The lion was angry and scared. He began to roar loudly for help. He roared and roared and roared, but no one came to help him. The other animals heard his loud cries, but they were too scared to get close to the net. They were all hiding. The small mouse heard the lion's cries. It remembered the lion's kindness and the promise it had made. The mouse ran as fast as it could to the lion. When it saw the lion trapped, it said, "Do not worry, King Lion. I am here. I will help you." The lion looked at the tiny mouse and felt hopeless. What can you do? He thought, you are just a tiny mouse. But the mouse did not give up. It used its sharp teeth to chew the ropes of the net. Chewed and chewed and chewed. The small teeth were very strong. After a long, long time, the mouse made a hole in the net. The lion pushed with all his power, and the net finally broke. The lion was free. The lion looked at the small mouse and felt very grateful. He said, "Thank you, my little friend. You saved my life. I was wrong to laugh at you." From that day on, the powerful lion and the tiny mouse became the best of friends. The lion learned that even a very small friend can be a very big help. And the mouse was happy to keep its promise.
Part 2, Vocabulary Deep Dive. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the full story. It has a great lesson. Now, let's practice some very important words and phrases from the story. I will give you a simple meaning, an example from the story, and a few more examples. Then, you will repeat after me. Let's start with our first list of words. 1. Powerful. This means very strong and having a lot of control. In the story, the lion was a powerful king. Example 1. The elephant is a very powerful animal. Example 2. The strong wind was very powerful. It could move trees. Now you repeat after me. The lion was powerful. 2. Roar. A roar is the very loud sound a lion makes. In the story, his roar was very, very loud. Example 1. My stomach makes a loud roar when I am hungry. Example 2. The angry lion let out a huge roar. Now you repeat after me. The lion's roar was loud. 3. Accidentally. This means you did something without planning to. In the story, the mouse accidentally ran over the lion. Example 1. I accidentally dropped my phone on the floor. Example 2. She accidentally said the wrong name. Now you repeat after me. It happened accidentally. 4. Terrified. This means to be very, very afraid. In the story, the little mouse was absolutely terrified. Example 1. I was terrified when I saw a big spider. Example 2. The child was terrified of the dark. Now you repeat after me. The mouse was terrified. 5. Promise. A promise is when you tell someone you will definitely do something. In the story, the mouse made a promise to help the lion. Example 1. I promise I will be on time. Example 2. He kept his promise to help me. Now you repeat after me. I made a promise. 6. Trapped. This means you are caught and you cannot escape from a place. In the story, he was trapped. Example 1. I was trapped in the lift for 10 minutes. Example 2. The bird was trapped inside the house. Now you repeat after me. The lion was trapped. 7. Chew. This means to cut something with your teeth. In the story, it used its sharp teeth to chew the ropes. Example 1. We chew our food before we swallow it. Example 2. My dog likes to chew on a bone. Now you repeat after me. The mouse chewed the ropes. 8. Grateful. This means you feel thankful for something someone did for you. In the story, the lion felt very grateful for the mouse's help. Example 1. I am very grateful for your advice. Example 2. She sent a thank you card to show she was grateful. Now you repeat after me. He was very grateful. 9. Hopeless. This means you feel like there is no chance for a good result. In the story, the lion looked at the tiny mouse and felt hopeless. Example 1. After losing the game, the team felt hopeless. Example 2. Don't feel hopeless. You can do it. Now you repeat after me. You felt hopeless. 10. Brave. This means you're not afraid to do something that is difficult or dangerous. In the story, the little mouse was small, but it was very brave. Example 1. The firefighter was very brave. Example 2. It takes a brave person to speak in front of a big group. Now you repeat after me. The mouse was brave. Part 3. Speaking practice and reflection. Now that you know the story and the words, let's practice speaking. I will ask you some questions about the story. You can pause the podcast and try to answer in a full sentence. Then, I will give you a simple example answer for you to repeat. This will help you to think and speak in English. Question 1. Why was the lion sleeping? Try to answer in a full sentence. Pause the podcast now. Simple example answer. The lion was sleeping because he was tired. Now you repeat. The lion was sleeping because he was tired. Question 2. What did the mouse accidentally do? Try to answer. Pause the podcast now. Simple example answer. The mouse accidentally ran over the lion's nose. Now you repeat. The mouse accidentally ran over the lion's nose. Question 3. What did the mouse promise the lion? Try to answer. Pause the podcast now. Simple example answer. The mouse promised to help the lion one day. Now you repeat. The mouse promised to help the lion one day. Question 4. What happened to the lion in the forest? Try to answer. Pause the podcast now. Simple example answer. The lion fell into a hunter's net. Now you repeat. The lion fell into a hunter's net. Question 5. How did the mouse save the lion? Try to answer. Pause the podcast now. Simple example answer. The mouse used its teeth to chew the ropes. Now you repeat. The mouse used its teeth to chew the ropes. Now, let's think about the moral of the story. The moral is the important lesson. What is the lesson of the lion and the mouse? Try to answer. Pause the podcast now. Simple example answer. The lesson is that even a small friend can be a big help. Now you repeat. The lesson is that even a small friend can be a big help. This story teaches us a big lesson. A small act of kindness can change everything. And the mouse's small help saved the powerful lion. This is also true for learning English. A small practice every day can lead to a big result. Think about your own life. Can a small help make a big difference? Think about your answer and try to say it out loud. Pause the podcast now. When was a time you felt trapped or hopeless, like the lion? What did you do? Think about your answer and try to say it out loud. Pause the podcast now. Your answers are perfect. This is how you learn to speak English fluently, by connecting it to your own life and your own feelings. Part 4. Conclusion and final message. You have made it to the end of a very long episode. You listened to a full story, you learned new words, you practiced full sentences, and you even thought and answered questions in English. This is a very deep practice, and it will make a big difference in your skills. This is how your English becomes stronger step by step. This is how you build your confidence for real. Remember the message of the story. Even a small mouse can be a big help. In the same way, even small, consistent practice every day can make a big difference in your English. You can do it. I'm Mark, and this is Everyday English Lab. Thank you for showing up today and giving your time to this lesson. This long practice is a great step forward. Keep listening, keep speaking, and keep believing in yourself. Bye for now.